Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Lo Celso. Tagliafico fiddles it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's managed to get rid. Otamendi. Oh, he's not going to get that. João Moutinho. Lo Celso gets a foot in here. It's Danilo Pereira. He's been robbed here. Needs a good ball here. That'll be a throw. Ruben Dias. A rugged challenge, gets the job done. Bruno Fernandes.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And help's available out wide. Oh, that's neat. Guerrero. Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Diogo Jota really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Bernardo Silva plays it short. Nice control. Bernardo Silva heads it! Messi. Showing great feet there. That's good play. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Paredes conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Guerrero. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. Played in with loft. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's in a really good position here now. Towering header. Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
João Moutinho. Guerrero. He's coming on the right now. What's on? Dinks one in. And that was very necessary. He goes long. Bernardo Silva gets away from his opponents. Oh, that's a waste. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Great chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Convertido en el minuto 43. Número 15.
Argentina take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Quickly taken. He's managed to get that all wrong. Played towards the front men. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Argentina go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Argentina going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Paredes doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, that is one way to stop him. Argentina upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just... De Paul!
And that's been levered clear. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Bernardo Silva. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ruben Dias with the clearance. It's broken loose. Goes in for the header. He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Sends it forward. Moutinho. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He slid it through.
Lo Celso really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Forwards it goes. Decent progress down the left. Jota. And that's a good intervention.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a good ball to find. Can he put it away? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Great leap! He's got a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Jota. And it's Messi. Martinez. Is there any support? He might not need it. Forwards and with intent. Going through.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Bruno Fernandes. Interesting ball. Defenders on the back foot. He's got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Defence has got rid of that. Looking for the runner. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Oh, good read. It's anyone's ball. And the finish! Moved on forwards.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
That's a look and place it in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Argentina can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's not going to get that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Done very well to intervene. Gets away from his opponent. Saka just wouldn't be beaten there. Saka, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Greenwood. Saka. Oh, that's a waste. Saka gives his colleague a guilty look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, what has happened here? He's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. And it's Pogba. Oh, there's no outwitting him. Oh, good read. Smith Rowe. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Shaw. Now it's Pogba. Oh, that's nice. And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Everyone,
your views on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
It's a goal kick. Now it's Aubameyang. Saka. Oh, too much weight on that. Sends it forward. Greenwood. And he's in a really good position here now. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And he was alert to it.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Aubameyang. Hoists it high. Dangerous looking ball, but it's come to nothing. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substitution in progress.
Rafael Varane. Coolly does it. Oh, and he's broken the line here. And the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Substitutions taking place.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Nice bit of trickery. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
McTominay. Fred. Going through. Shifted upfield. He slid it through. Chance! Forwards and with intent.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 3
He's got away.
added time.
Keeper has taken decisive action. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gabriel.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Played into space out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And time is up. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me,
Hello,
and as the fans
attendees,
make their
this
way
is
home,
a
so must
Lost
we.
Children
Good evening
announcement.
to you.
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.